Hey y'all, so today I'm here to talk about abortion and how that is linked to Down syndrome and a mother deciding to abort their child or not, according to if they do have a disorder such as Down syndrome. So just think you're a 30-year-old mom, you work a normal job, you have a normal family, you just, you know, found out you're pregnant, you're so excited, you go to the doctor. Well, a few months later, they tell you your child will be born with Down syndrome. At first, you're startled. You don't know what to do. You're trying to decide, should I abort this child? Should I have this child? What should I do? Your family's never had anyone with Down syndrome in it, so this is very new to you. Getting ready for possible or non possible motherhood can be very tough. You're probably going through a lot of different emotions. You're trying to decide, what should I do, dependent upon maybe your religious values, your non-religious values, whatever that may be. It's just going to be a very hard decision. 67% of all children with Down syndrome are actually aborted, which that's very sad. There's about 6,000 kids per year in the United States born with Down syndrome. It's about 1 out of every 700 children that are born have actually Down syndrome. So many people just think, oh my gosh, my kid was just born with Down syndrome, or I was just told they're going to have that. They're going to be retarded. They're going to have no friends. They're not going to be able to have a job one day. They're just not going to have a good life. Why in the heck? Why would I have them? That's what most people kind of goes through their brain. And this is part of because people are just not educated on Down syndrome and what it is and the effects it can have on a family, the positive effects, and how that can impact a mother's life and a family's life. So Down syndrome, what is it? Well, it's a genetic disorder. It consists of developmental delays, physical delays, different things like that. You may need speech therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, all of the above. But it's still the fact of giving life to this child that deserves it. Also, the individual actually has 47 chromosomes instead of 46. So that's how they're able to determine, okay, this child has Down syndrome. Down syndrome people, though, are actually being really well integrated into society today, which is really awesome because, whether it's the healthcare field, whether it's, I've even been at the grocery store before and I've seen, somebody bagging groceries and they have Down syndrome, and they're just always so happy and really happy to be there, which actually 99% of people with Down syndrome are very happy in their life. And, it's the reason that Down syndrome people are being integrated more into the community. This is actually causing a very positive effect for them. They're actually, it's easier for them to communicate, and it's just a really great way to show Down syndrome kids and adults are awesome. But moving forward, according to the American Psychological Association, about 28% of women will regret the abortion that they had within 2 years. So probably, somebody aborts a child and then they see, oh wow, I see this other Down syndrome child with their family and they look happy as can be. Why would I ever have done that? So people do actually really regret it. These women could have given life to these kids that were never born. I mean, Down syndrome, even parents, you know, they're super happy with their lives and their children, and yes, it may be a little bit of extra work, but other than that, it's still a blessing. It's just important that we make a difference in this world and realize that just because Down syndrome kids may not be as bright in certain areas because of their delays, it doesn't mean that they still won't have a bright future and impact other people in the long run. You never know. This person could find the cure for cancer or do so many different things one day that will be so impactful. And actually, Down syndrome kids are hurt by the fact, and adults are hurt by the fact that people do view them as needing to be aborted and different things like that. Like, this does get to people who are living and do have Down syndrome as well. So, for them, for future moms, for whoever it be, we just really need to work on educating our community on Down syndrome, what it is, the effects of it, and the positive effects. Um, and I think that will make a really huge difference within this cause. Thank you so much.